swear my mind erased you the moment we were done. All out of me, you're all out of me. I'm finally free, it's all good. I'll be fine, and you'll keep on breaking hearts for fun. 1, 2, 3. I don't wanna see your face again, and I'll never let you near my friends. It's a shame that this is how it ends, but I wanna say thank you for nothing, nothing. I wanna say thank you for nothing.
What is going on, guys? So today we're going to be doing a review on another Lankeleisi. I really generally do like working with this brand. They do put out some good quality bikes. They've got quite a lot of bikes in their range. This is the XF4000, which is a 1000-watt fat tyre e-bike. And for the review, we're going to be unlocking this today to show you what it's capable of when it's unlocked. As with most e-bikes, they come into the country in the UK limited to 15 mile an hour, which most of you agree is completely ridiculous. Personally, myself, I think the speed should be increased in this country to at least 20 mile an hour to be realistic. Pretty much the majority of people out there that cycle can pedal consistently are at least 20 miles an hour. We're going to be showing you guys how to unlock this bike today and what it rides like, and I'm going to give you my opinion on it, the spec. So without any further ado, let's get straight into it. Right guys, so quickly to unlock this bike, going to switch it on by holding the M button. Press the up and down arrows at the same time. When you get to P01, this is the user settings. Keep pressing them till you get to P08. And that is at 25 at the moment. So I'm going to use the up arrow to go all the way to 99 so it's fully unlocked. 99. Then press the up and down arrow again. Exits out, and that is now fully unlocked. Something a little bit different with this one. It's got like a huge, I'd say bottle battery, but it's more like a great big thermos flask, to be honest, isn't it? But it's a little bit different. You've got this big cylindrical battery, which is 48 volt lithium cells and 16 amp hours. So it's not right up there at 20 amp hour range, but 16 amp hours still pretty decent. It will do most people. You've got probably a fairly old design, but you've got a decent aluminium type frame, very similar to the Russia type fat tyre frames. May even use the same frame, I suspect, but still a good frame. Slightly old design, but absolutely nothing wrong with it. But this is not up there with the highest priced Lankeleisi bikes you can get, but it's, do you know what I mean? It's, I think it's around £1,400–1,500. Lankeleisi normally have discount codes, so check the price on the video description. They've normally got deals going on and discount codes. If I get any discount codes for this as well, I'll put them in the link in the video description. Moving on to the back of the bike, you always seem to get a lot of Lankeleisis with a really sturdy luggage racks, probably helpful for some people. And what I like about this one, they've got the saddle that they normally have fitted to the more expensive Lankeleisi bikes, which has got a really decent grab handle, which is really helpful for manoeuvring the bike around. I do actually like that. That is pretty useful. I don't particularly use the luggage rack a lot myself, but for people commuting to work, fishing, you know, do you know what I mean? There's loads of uses for it, so it is helpful to have a decent luggage rack. At the back, you've got Shimano 7-speed gears, and you've got a 1000-watt motor, which is really good because obviously unlocked. You can ride this legal. You know, in the UK at 15, it comes into the country locked to 15. And this is a 48 volt, 1000-watt brushless motor. The description on the site says a star gear design. So I don't know if that's got internal gears by the sounds of it, which should give you the sense of more acceleration and torque. I really like the way they've done these wheels in like it's almost like a pearlescent green colour. I think this bike also comes in yellow. But I chose the green for this review. I think it's a nice colour combination. So up on the handlebars, you've got this LCD display with all your settings, different pedal levels, the usual stuff, trip odometer. Shimano 7-speed gears, as I mentioned before. It's pretty simple and straightforward, gets the job done. It has got a half twist throttle. I can't seem to get it working at the moment whilst the bike's stationary. I'm not sure if that's because it's a UK bike, it's locked and there's some kind of setting to unlock it, or maybe it kicks in above a certain speed. But it's not too much of an issue. We're going to test the bike on pedal assist today. I'm pretty sure it's just a setting to unlock the throttle, or like I said, maybe it's going to work when we start getting up to a certain speed. You've got a fairly substantial pair of chunky front fat forks on it. Mechanical disc brakes. Again, it's not a high-end bike, so it's not one of the highest end Lankeleisis, so it hasn't got hydraulic brakes, but we'll test them today. I'm pretty certain they'll get the job done. So at first glance, it seems pretty decent. You know, it's going to get the job done for most people. Unlocked, I'm predicting this does at least 25 mile an hour, but we'll find out shortly. So without further ado, let's get straight out onto the road and see what this bike's like. Right guys, welcome to a miserable day in December in England. I swear I'm going to move to a hotter country one day. Can't deal with this weather. Anyway, let's start off with seeing what this bike can do whilst it's unlocked. We're already doing 21, 22 miles an hour. Let's step up a little bit. 25. Oh, it's a bit slippery. 28, 29, 30. Just touched on 30 mile an hour there. So yeah, that was a little bit downhill, but I'd imagine this bike's going to do a good sort of 25 or so on the flat ground, which is decent. Just look at this weather, guys. Absolutely sucks. Miserable. Anyway, it's a good testing ground for this bike to see what it can do. We'll take it a little bit off road. So smooth with the fat tyres over that cattle grid just then. It's normally really uncomfortable to do on a mountain bike, to be fair. Now it's obviously quite a big bike, so I think we should see whether it goes up hills all right. And I'm thinking this one, if you can see that over there in the fog, we'll see if it makes it up it. Comfort going fast downhill, gliding down there. Yep. Fuck it. Handlebars are too wide. Oh, it's yuck over here. Anyway, big hill. Dropping it into the highest gear. I'm having to work a bit, but I don't think I would have made that too well without any electric assistance. Handling on a fat tyre is never going to be as sharp as it would be on a handling on a fat bike's never going to be as sharp as it would be. Wow. It definitely accelerates quick when you're going downhill on electric. Yes, as I was saying, handling's never going to be quite as sharp on these big fat tyres, but you can still make it get the job done, for sure. I mean, on these twisty off-road trails, it's comfortable, soaks up the bumps. It's definitely got enough power to get over this stuff. I mean, considering the conditions over here today, it's absolutely flying over this stuff. My God, I'm not sure. Normally this is a road. It's normally a road. It looks like a river of mud. Oh, squelchy, very squelchy. Hope their mud guards are working good. I suppose this is to be expected at the bottom of a huge hill. I don't think you're meant to go up through this rock garden. Oh my God. Yeah, this is definitely a downhill section. Definitely a downhill section. Fuck. I think this might be the black route. I don't think this bike's designed for the black route. Right, so we're obviously going the wrong way because there's a sheer rock drop off there. This is obviously the expert route. I'm definitely no expert, and this is definitely no full on, but Whoa. Sending it anyway. Right, we've got a huge hill ascent over there. I say, we see what it's like on a really long hill climb. Oh, it's so wet down the bottom here. Here we go. Right, I'm not really bothering to put any effort into the pedalling. Nice and easy. That's all right, actually. I wouldn't get out of breath at all. I mean, I'm probably out of breath already from what I just did, but in terms of this hill climb, we're about a third of the way up here now, and it's an absolute piece of cake on this. Considering you can buy this bike as a legal, you know, UK legal bike for those of you in this country, it's decent because obviously off-road on private land, do as you please, unlock it, and it makes light work of this. I wonder what's going on over there. Obviously doing some major work to the bike park. Well, say major work, that's pretty unlikely. Probably doing some very basic maintenance. Sounds about right. It is really nice and comfy. And there we go. Top of this big ass hill. We just come from the very bottom of that dip in that ravine, or whatever you want to call it. Impressive. And that wasn't hard at all. So I think the things I like about this bike, it's not the highest priced Lankeleisi, so it's going to be good for people who haven't got quite as big a budget, sort of close to the £2,000 mark. And although fat tyres have got slight downsides, you're not going to get quite a sharp turn in the corner. It's really nothing to really be concerned about. You can still throw it around and do what you need to do. But fat tyres are good. I mean, this is Snow Series on the frame, but obviously it would be a good bike in the snow and in the mud, as we've just seen. But it's equally as good cruising around in the summer in comfort. And basically, fat tyre bikes are very versatile. They're going to soak up all the bumps. They're nice to cruise around on in the summer, and in the winter they're going to get you through any kind of mud and snow much more nicely than a normal mountain bike would. And it is quite quick, to be fair. The acceleration's quick on it. Picks up nice. I mean, it does say on the website something about a star geared motor, so I don't know if it's internally geared, the hub motor, but it does feel pretty perky. Another cattle grid test. See if it comes out how smooth it is on camera. Oh, didn't even feel it. You definitely feel that on a normal mountain bike. And these big chunky tyres definitely make a difference. It's almost like having a full suspension bike. I actually enjoy going over the cattle grids on this, look. Beautiful. The brakes are probably still bedding in because we're only on 3 miles, but they're actually really good. I've done another emergency brake stop a minute ago off camera, and it, despite being cable mechanical disc brakes, I don't want to go too hard because I'm going downhill, I'm going to slide out, but they're still bedding in. You can hear the pads bedding in, but the brakes are actually decent. I would definitely put the comfort of this bike up there, because a mixture of those chunky front fat tyre forks, I almost had to double check it wasn't full suspension then. It really is a smooth ride. I mean, if you compare this thing to stuff you're going to get from Halfords, like an electric entry-level Carrera or something, you know, with 26 or 27 inch normal wheels and an actual 250 watt motor that can't be unlocked, this is in a different league. Definitely in a different league. But yeah, thumbs up from me. Hill test good, top speed good, Comfort's definitely good. I think the money's about on point really. Like I said, it varies with discount codes and stuff, but I think the most you're going to be paying is about 1500 if that. Sometimes their website's priced in euros, you have to convert it to GBP. Yep, gets a pass for me for the off-road test. Powerful, I'm going up a fairly big hill. Absolutely no effort. It feels like 1000 watt, which is good. It's going to sit right between a really expensive bike and an entry-level piece of junk with the cheapest of cheap components. This is starting to step up a bit better quality with the gears, the battery spec and level, you know, the brake components. Like, it was bloody hell. Fucking hell, mate. Like I was saying before, you know, brakes, although mechanical, are actually spot on. They're really good. And you see what this bike was like on the off-road, you can imagine just how smooth this thing is on a road. It's just gliding along. It's like a bit of a tank actually, with the size and weight of it and the huge tyres. Right guys, I will leave the links to the Lankeleisi website and for this bike in the video description. Don't forget to check them out. Check out for any discount codes. Hope you enjoyed this little review. I am absolutely flying on this thing. Pucker little bike. If you want to buy this, make sure you check out the link in my description for the best prices. See if we can get over 30. Oh, we may have hit 32. Don't forget to check out the link in the video as well. I've got a Facebook page where I advertise bikes after a review and ones that I've built for sale. So if you want to buy an e-bike from me, check out my Facebook page link and check out my raffle.com link to win an e-bike for £2. See you guys in the video soon. Take it easy.